Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. So today I wanted to follow up with the T-Mobile incident. I made a video about this and just kind of my beef with T-Mobile. While I will never use the company ever again, yeah, I'm still very frustrated with the company. I may have said in the last video, essentially, the major update was that I am now locked out of ever getting a new phone on T-Mobile. I'm not even able to upgrade. I'm gonna be locked out of my account pretty soon. So I'm very frustrated with T-Mobile, not only because the back and forth that I had spoken about between the in-store representatives and also the online, but it seems like no one ever has the answer to do anything. Which is horrible customer service. Not being able to give someone more than $30 credit for that entire experience that I went through is awful. So I spoke to a manager over the phone. He had no idea what to do. He said there's nothing he can do on his end, that the store would have to do it. But then the store said they can't do anything. An online manager would have to do it. So it's essentially just playing games, and I'm fed up with that. So I'm not going to allow, a company to treat me not only like that, but the amount of money that, people pay for phone service. It's not cheap, right? Like you typically pay anywhere, if you're doing one of the major carriers, you're paying over like $60-70 a month for service, and then on top of that, if you're financing a phone, it could be anywhere from like 15 upwards per month that you're paying for the phone. So essentially, for them to treat you like that, that's insane. I've gotten better service spending $30 at Boost Mobile than paying for T-Mobile, which is crazy. So essentially now it's trying to figure out, one, how to get out of T-Mobile. So my only method that I'm sure can just, resolve this issue with leaving them is I'm waiting for them to refund me when I sent the S23 Ultra in. And then once I get that refund, I'm going to finish off whatever the payments are for the iPhone, which I don't think is a crazy amount, delete my service through T-Mobile, and then I'll probably end up having to get a new number. That way I don't have to deal with T-Mobile anymore. The reason being is if I keep the same number, T-Mobile's gonna have to provide a PIN as well as unlocking the device, which is something that I don't even want to spend my time speaking more to T-Mobile. I'm already just so annoyed with their service. They're the last people that I would want to talk to right now. So I'm just gonna end up getting a new phone number. Now I don't know if I want to do AT&T or Verizon. I've heard mixed things. I do know AT&T does a deal that if you enroll in auto pay, you can get a certain amount off per month. I know Verizon, has pretty good service, but then I've heard Verizon plays games too. But then again, I think all of these carriers do the same. Now, some people are asking, how come you don't do something like Boost Mobile or Metro PCS? The reason being, honestly, is I don't feel like I want to pay, and maybe I'm wrong, but from what I remember, you have to pay the entire balance of the phone up front in order to even have access to using their service, which is not something that I want to do. I also don't want to be associated with T-Mobile in any way, so I would have to research companies that use T-Mobile's network. Because I want nothing to do with the company. I'm not saying I'll ever be famous or anything, but if I ever become famous and T-Mobile asks me to do a thing, I will never say, it doesn't matter how much they're gonna pay me, I will never say I'll support your company. I will be completely honest in the spotlight and say how horrific the company is. I don't care the connections that they have. They have the worst service. And I also looked on Consumer Reports. It doesn't seem like this is anything out of the ordinary. It seems like this is a very typical thing that goes on, where there's that disconnect between in-store and people online, and then also just being screwed over. you know, so it's just awful. So again, thank you guys for your comments in the last video, just talking about, you know, some of your experiences with T-Mobile. It's horrible. I will end up getting an S23 Ultra again. It's regardless, just got to figure out which company to go for. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. Bye.